360. Charging. Clear. Again.
Jack, it feels like they've been doing that forever.
Charging.
Barbara's hanging on.
Clear.
At least she hasn't been without oxygen. Hell, we started CPR right away, and the paramedics got here as fast as they could.
And they gotta save her.
They will.
Clear. Let's start compressions. I gotta get another heavy on board.
I gotta talk to her.
Hey, no, you got it. You gotta get...
Damn it, Jack, she's my wife! All right, I don't care what the law says, Jack. She really never belonged to him, but she thinks... Jack, I don't want her to think that I've given up on her.
Hey, guys, we got the victim's husband here. Can you talk to her?
Now is not a good time. Charge 360. Listen, she needs fluids, and I don't like this line.
Hand it to me. I'll put the epi down the ET.
Listen, if she hears me, it might help her if I can just talk.
Okay, just stay out of the way.
Barbara? Honey, I'm here. I'm here with you. I'm right here.
Jack.
Charge 360.
Hey.
Clear.
When I saw that explosion, Jack, I thought my life was going to end.
No, I'm okay.
You think Barbara's going to make it, Jack?
It's really bad.
Do you know who did it?
I heard him leave.
Him?
Barbara was talking to someone. I got the feeling she knew him.
But you didn't hear a name.
When she regains consciousness, she'll be able to tell us who it was.
And you think it was Craig?
When Barbara said she wanted to meet me here, she thought Craig was stealing her blind. She said she had evidence. Well, God only knows where that is now. The first question any investigative team is going to ask is, who would have benefited from Barbara's death? And you and I both know the answer to that one.
No. Craig couldn't have done this,
If
Jack.
I had got here
done
seconds
this.
earlier, I could have stopped this whole thing.
Or you could be dead right now.
The detour to the church. How could he know? How could Craig have known that we were here? And what time? He had to set the explosive up in the rafters. That's the only way he'd make sure to clear the blast. But how do you know how to time it out just right?
Hey, what if... Who knew you were coming here, Jack?
Nobody. Barbara called me when I was at the hospital. And then I went to the church.
Well, then how did Craig know?
He must have had a spy at the hospital. I don't know. The only other person who heard me talking about the boathouse was Julia.
Got a second, Jack?
Yeah, Charlie, I'll be there in a second. I'm gonna be tied up here all night.
Yeah. Okay, you know, I should go anyway. You think it'd be okay if I used Hal's car?
Yeah, I'll take him to the hospital. Why, where are you going?
Jack, we're kind of in a hurry here.
All right. Listen, I'm sorry.
Long past visiting hours, and you would not be allowed to see Julia under any circumstances. You're much too disruptive.
He might as well produce the psychotic little freak, because I am not budging until I'm eyeball to eyeball with her.
Then the police will budge you, and I will call them now.
You go ahead and you call the police and you tell them to bring a lot of butterfly nets and some extra straitjackets and start padding a permanent cell, because after what she's pulled tonight, Julia is going to be put away for a very long time.
Explain or find yourself under arrest.
There was a very special place where Jack and I used to meet, and somebody planted a bomb there tonight.
You're saying Julia?
No, I know Julia. Did you happen to know that she threatened Jack tonight?
I heard her, but I don't know how she would have the
She
weapon.
almost killed him.
What happened to Jack?
Oh, no, nothing. He was nearly burnt to a crisp and blown to bits. Other than that, he's just fine. Somebody else tripped the bomb before he got there. And that person could quite possibly die. So where is she?
Well, the last time I checked, she was in here waiting to be taken downstairs.
Well, she ain't here now. What is with you people? Can't you keep track of your psychopaths, or did you just let her sign herself out again for another night of madness and mayhem?
Slow down. There's no way Julia could have gone anywhere. She's been under a suicide watch. She tried to kill herself earlier today.
Yeah, maybe you should get some of those white coats to start looking for your missing patient. And while you're at it, why don't you call the police? It might be a good idea to stop her before she tries to kill somebody else.
This is Lynn Michaels. Yeah, I'm looking for a patient. Julia's not... Never mind.
Hello, Julia. Plant any good bombs lately?
Where has Julia been?
I took her to change her dressing to make sure she didn't need any stitches, and then I took her to the dining hall.
So you've been with her the last couple of hours? The whole time?
Oh, yeah. Ever since she freaked out earlier when her husband came, they told me not to take my eyes off of her, so I haven't.
Well, I think you owe Julia an apology.
What for? I thought there was an explosion tonight.
An explosion? But why are you... Was Jack hurt?
No, not Jack. It's Barbara.
No.
She might die.
No, not Barbara. No.
All right, well, I'm sorry. I won't be bothering you again.
I could kill you! Where's our scuba gear?
Well, I may be a pig, but I ain't a dumb pig. That scuba stuff's in a secret and safe place till I get what was promised.
Hand it over now!
No. You see, I don't get what I want. You don't get what you want. Now, I know that I promised you that I would get smooth and clean for you, and you promised that you would show me how to start.
Okay, sure. You wash my back, and I'll slash your throat.
Well, now, you see that? Sometimes you're as sweet as Tupelo honey, and other times you're like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, you picked up on that too, huh?
Here.
What do you...
Okay? You go get yourself reacquainted with the wonderful world of hygiene and come back tomorrow.
Oh, so wait a minute. Tomorrow?
It'll be worth your while.
Well, you better get lots of rest, little girl, because you're gonna need it. Ha! Yeah.
I love it. I do. I just love it. I love how all of my luxury items, right down to the bare necessities, and not to mention my unmentionables, is fair game where that barnacle is concerned.
Necessary sacrifices.
That moisturizer alone sent me back $60.
That is nothing compared to what I have to give up, all right? It is bad enough that I have to give up my marriage vows for that disgusting pig, but now he's gonna be smelling exactly like you.
Look, you know that I'm not Barbara's biggest fan, but she's always been very good to Parker, and I do not think she deserved what happened to her. I would like whoever did it to be captured and punished.
Well, it looks more and more like that whoever is Craig. And if I can get Margot on board with this forensic expert, step 2 will be to confirm his motive and establish that he had the opportunity to plant that explosive in the boathouse.
Are you trying to tell me that you think Craig Montgomery made some kind of homemade bomb?
Why not?
Well, because it would ruin a perfectly good manicure, for starters. Oh, come on. That sounds like some wild-eyed weirdo living in a treehouse. It does not sound like Craig Montgomery. He's the kind of guy that practically faints at the sight of blood.
Really?
It's just an expression, Jack.
Okay. I don't have to say this, but whatever we discuss stays between us, right?
You're right. You don't have to say it.
Hey, honey, look, I'm just saying. Craig manipulates people, huh? You could be giving him information, you wouldn't even know it.
Well, why don't you just slap a gag order on him?
No, can we stop talking about Craig, please? Please. I only got a few more minutes. Can we have a quick breakfast?
No. I'm sorry, I lost track of time. I have to pick Parker up at house.